please enter your 13-digit account number, or if you don't know it, press pound. Enter your 13-digit account number. If you don't have your account number, press pound. Thanks. Please enter the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. One moment while I access your account. Thanks for calling Capital One Auto Finance. To help make your experience better, we might record this call.
Thank you for calling Capital One. This is Jonas. Can I have your first and last name? Nice to have you on the line. How can I help you today?
Is there a cease and desist order on my account?
Let me double check and pull up your account first. Give me a second. Thank you for verifying your account number and last four of social to the automated system. Alright, 1 second here. Okay. So are you being represented by an attorney, sir?
Yeah, I represent myself.
Okay. Yes, it shows here that your account has a cease and desist.
Okay, this is what I'm curious to know. Who issued the cease and desist?
Just to make sure.
As well
So
as
before we proceed, let me just verify that you are not being represented by an attorney.
I am my own representative.
Okay. Because I'm looking back on your account information, so you never remember if you ordered a cease and desist information on your account.
No, I'm
you
not.
don't want to receive any kind of communication with Capital One.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm wondering by what presentment are you honoring the cease and desist?
Okay. If for cease and desist, that is the time that we will be ordered on the account if the customer would not don't want to receive any correspondence from Capital One, text, calls, or email, aside from the billing state.
Does that mean that you guys can still come on my property or send an agent on my property to communicate with me?
I'm sorry, what's the question again?
With that cease and desist, are you permitted to come on my property as Capital One or an agent of Capital One? Are they able to come on my property to discuss with me or communicate with me?
Okay, because if you are on the cease and desist order, we are not able to communicate with you if you are being represented by an attorney. So we need to, let's say, speak to your attorney just in case if we need to speak with you or to communicate with you.
I already told you.
In any kind of communication.
I already told you I don't have an attorney. I am my own attorney.
Okay.
And I'm giving you permission for this one call to communicate with me.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So, how can I assist you on this account then?
Yeah, I'm curious to know. With this cease and desist, are you permitted to one of your agents or third-party contractors, that being even a government official, which would be a third-party contractor, are you able to contact me at all?
Okay, let me just double check that. 1 moment, sir, okay? Stay in the line. Okay, thank you so much for holding. Sorry for the long wait.
Yeah.
So, Robert, okay. Alright, so just to clarify your question, so you said earlier that you are representing yourself as an attorney on your account. So you're asking if you do said if we are able to do you're able to do one-time permission to speak with you on behalf of your account. Is that possible? Is that what you're asking?
No. Well, first of all, I would like to know what presentment did you receive from me? And I'm not saying I didn't send it. What I'm asking is which presentment did you receive that you decided to honor the cease and desist?
Okay. Because if you said something that you don't want to have any kind of communication that Capital One will contact you regarding on your account, that is the time that we will honor the cease and desist ordered on your account, sir.
Right, but I'm just curious to know which presentment did you receive that communication from?
So you don't order a cease and desist on this account, sir?
I'm not saying I didn't. I'm asking for you, why did you code it as such? I want to know which document you're honoring that I sent to you.
Alright, let me just double check your account. Hold on. That was the statement we received on September 15th, sir, of
Se-
this year.
September 16th,
15th.
15th. So I made the request in there.
You send us a letter because I'm looking back on the notes.
Do you have access to that letter?
Actually, I don't. But let me.
It was sent on, so you guys received it on like September 17th or something? I think it was dated on September 15th.
Yes, dated on September 15th, and it was uploaded on the account September 24th. So I'm not really sure what exact date it was received, but the statement was dated September 15th.
As of September 15th. Okay, that's interesting because that's the same day I sent my communication with my promissory note to settle the account. Very interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay, so here's my second question. With this cease and desist, does Capital One have presume the authority then to still come to my location or send a third-party representative, whether it be a government official or a or a repossession person who's working on behalf of Capital One? Are they able to communicate with me?
Yes, we are still able to communicate with you as long as you have the permission to do that.
So as long as I give you permission to do it, then you can.
Yes, we can.
So, but if I say you can't, then you can't send the government official, you can't send anybody, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's correct. Isn't that amazing? I just turned y'all off. Isn't that weird? So how are you guys going to get the car if I was to stop making payments? I'm just curious.
That could be a different process. Let's say if you're going to do that, so there will be a process that we need to do. We will, because I'm not really sure what will be the process of the cease and desist if that will happen. But of course,
Well, I got a question for you. Can you see my account?
yeah, I can.
When was the last payment made?
August 17th.
So August, September, October, but I had the cease and desist on beforehand. But yeah, so with
Yeah,
the
after
cease
the
and,
August 17th.
yeah, so with the cease and desist, you guys just you can't talk to me at all about nothing unless I give you permission,
Yeah.
including any of your third-party representatives.
Exactly.
And
Collection
that's
call will not be allowed.
right, or even sending someone to collect the collateral without my permission.
Yes, sir.
So that means if I stop, if let's just say I didn't pay, then how can you collect on the collateral without my permission?
Well, billing statements are still allowed to send if you're on the cease and desist order, sir. That's the only thing we can send to you. But any type of communication, including the collection team, we're not allowed to do that. But for the billing statement about your account, we're still allowed to send that to you.
So,
Part of the policy.
well, even if the billing statement comes through, that's not the same thing as collecting on the collateral, is it? So how
I'm
do
sorry,
you
could you repeat the question?
so how do you collect on the collateral? Even though you're sending a statement, how are you collecting on the collateral if I don't give you permission to contact me?
Okay. Because of course, if you receive the billing statement, if you're able to do an inbound call directly with Capital One about your account being due, so that's the time that we can go ahead and do the permission to collect on the account.
Exactly. So you guys can't collect on the collateral without my permission. You can still send billing statements, but without my permission, regardless as to the standing of the account, you guys have no legal jurisdiction to communicate with me even through a third-party representative to collect the collateral. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, that is powerful. Okay. That is what I was curious about. Thank you so much for your time. And the cease and desist still continues beyond this call. Just want to put that on the record.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.